Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Upward Joseph, and let's talk live. kENNEkA Jenkins, I am back to tell your story.
All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, kENNEkA Jenkins, I am back to tell your story. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples,
I am back to tell kENNEkA Jenkins' story. I said I am back to tell her story. Peoples, I have literally sat back for all of this time and I have listened to all of the nonsense that has been going on in this kENNEkA Jenkins case. And it's been very incredible, peoples. I said it's been very incredible, peoples, to listen to all of the madness that has been portrayed in this particular case. I've listened to all of the people who has taken my narrative and who has literally changed the various things of what I was saying to try to make their point. I've listened to the hilarious and nefarious people who stated that kENNEkA Jenkins never made it to the Crown Plaza Hotel and that the Marriott was the place to where T-Boy's live and Irene's live had taken place. But yet, and still, peoples, we have never seen any of the video footage from any of the kids that has ever taken any video footage at the Marriott. But yet, and still, many people insist that the Marriott was the place in which kENNEkA Jenkins was taken deceased. Now, I had a content creator that says that kENNEkA was deceased on the 6th and not on the 9th. Well, that's incredible, people, that everybody is coming with all of these different narratives and stating that kENNEkA Jenkins died on this day and on that day and on this day and on that day. But that's incredible, peoples, because, I mean, I'm still waiting to hear, peoples. I'm still waiting to hear that kENNEkA. I'm still waiting to hear that kENNEkA was, at the Crown Plaza Hotel, peoples. Still waiting to hear that. Still waiting to hear that, peoples. It's incredible. And so,
I'm back, peoples. And so I'm going to share a little something with you and stuff as well, peoples. I'm not going to be on here too long on tonight. I just decided to come on just for a moment or two, just to kind of like shoot my shot a little bit. That's what I decided to do, peoples, is just shoot my shot a little bit. Is that all right, peoples? That's all I wanted to do, was just shoot my shot, peoples. That's all I wanted to do, is just shoot my shot.
And so that's exactly what I'm going to do, shoot my shot tonight.
So if you guys are ready to really just dive into this thing here, peoples, then, let's go ahead and dive in, because I am ready. All right, let me turn off my alarm. I like that. I'm going to literally here, let me do this. I'm going to literally record that alarm, so I can be able to play that in the background music and stuff, but just let it loop over and over and over again.
It's a beautiful little melody and things. Let me get my Slurpee, peoples. I had a great time this weekend being at my children's, at my daughter's house. And so it was my daughter and my son, my baby boy. We had literally sat down and, we had enjoyed ourselves this weekend and stuff. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to sit and be able to break bread with them and be able to sit back and talk and relax and, just enjoy their company and things. And I'm glad that she's got her own place. That's a beautiful thing, you know. It's always good to be able to, come in and be able to relax and enjoy and do what you do, and that's what I do. So I'm happy to be able to do that. And so now, I'm back. I had a nice time to be able to sit and relax and look at all of the things that was playing out on the YouTube streets, listen to all of the hilarious and nefarious narratives that has been going out and things and stuff. And so, I just wanted to just speak my piece upon the things that I've been seeing and hearing. That's all I wanted to do, people. Is that all right with you? Is that all right with you, people's here? Let me just going to make Chrome default um my default browser. Okay, so I got that done. So I wanted to go over the case files and things. I wanted to go over a few little things and whatnot. Um, all right, so let me see here. I'm trying to do something in the background, people. So if you guys indulge me just for a moment, I'll go ahead and get what I need to get done. And then I'll be back with you in just a moment. But I'm just trying to do a little something here real quick while I have the opportunity. Wow. It seems like my TikTok is literally just blowing up big time. I ain't everybody's subscribing, everybody's looking at the videos and all of this stuff. That's a beautiful thing. Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful thing. So I got to get on my TikTok and kind of like get some things organized and stuff on that. So that's a beautiful thing. So I want to bring those TikTok subscribers over here onto my channel and stuff if I can. So that's what I'm waiting on. It's for the people to transition from TikTok onto my YouTube channel and things. All right, so I'm looking for something, people's, and I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, there it is, right there. So it's all right. So things is a little different. All right, so let me do this here, peoples, if you will. Let me do this, if you will. I'm going to. All right, so let me do that, if you will. Y'all give me a second. I'm just putting a little something together right quick, and I'll be with you in a second. Okay. Then we're just going to go back to that right there. So that has, or is it downloading still? I'm just waiting for the downloads to happen because I got to clear my StreamYard and stuff. But I'm in the process of doing something real quick. Y'all give me one quick second. I'll be with you in just a moment. But it feels good, people. I mean, I hope and pray that all of you really had a wonderful time, peoples. I really do. I hope and pray that you all really did have a wonderful time, and that you guys have really got everything that you wanted and needed and things. You know, I really do. Really do. I hope that you guys got a lot of things that you wanted and that you needed. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. So let me see. I'm just doing a little something right quick, peoples. If you guys give me a moment. Guys, give me a moment. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So let me do this here right quick here, peoples. Okay, peoples. Let me do this here. Okay. So let's get on into this thing here, peoples. We are back. We're here. We're back. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my peoples. All right, people. So let me go ahead and let me get started here on this live on tonight. Let me get started on this live on tonight. We're here. We're just having a little bit of fun on tonight, peoples. We just do what we do. We're just here to shoot our shot. And that's all that we're going to do. We're just going to shoot our shot. Is that all right, peoples? All right, people. So what I want to do is, peoples, I want to go back to Google Earth. I want to take it back to Google Earth. And I want to go back to a place called the Marriott Hotel in Chicago O'Hare. I want to take it back there. That's where I want to start it off back at, peoples. I want to go back to Google Earth, and I want to go back to the Marriott Chicago O'Hare. Is that all right, peoples? I just want to go and I want to go and recap upon that just for a moment, peoples. If you just indulge me just for a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here all night long and stuff, but I am wanting to make a point. And so we got at least 7 people in here, and it is growing. We got at least 20 people up on Facebook, and it is growing. I'm asking you guys to go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button, and let's get into this on tonight. Don't treat me like a second-class citizen, peoples. You guys know how to do it. I shouldn't have to beg for likes and things and stuff every time you step into this house. You know, I would think that you would have been gracious enough to hit that like button because Edward Joseph all the time comes with the receipts. I said I've always come with the receipts, peoples. And so it's no need to treat Edward Joseph like a second class citizen, but it's always good whenever you step into the house to come and say your salutations and hit that like button because that's what keeps me in the algorithm, peoples. Even though I may not go on every single day, I am on. And when I am on, peoples, I mean, just like you expect great things as well as I expect great things as well. And one of the things that Edward Joseph does expect from the people is to come on in and to hit that like button and keep me in the algorithm, peoples. And so then that way, peoples, I can be able to stay in the algorithm. Is that all right, peoples? All right, people. So let me go ahead and let me share my screen, people. So let me share my screen and let's get on into this right now, people. So let me go ahead and share my screen this way. And let me click on the screen. Let me click on the audio to that. And let's go to Google Maps, peoples, if you will. I said, let's go to Google Maps, peoples. So we're going to go to Google Earth, not Google Maps, Google's Earth, Google Earth, people. And I don't know if it still had saved the old address, which you did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so we're going to go to 8535 West Higgins Road in Chicago, Illinois, 60631. And that is the Marriott, peoples. Take me there. That is the Marriott Hotel. Okay, there we are. Marriott Chicago O'Hare, people. So let me go ahead and let me tap into my magnifier. Let me tap into my magnifier, peoples. Okay, so did it work? Okay, there it is right there. There's my magnifier. So that's where we're going to go to, peoples, right there. Marriott Chicago O'Hare. It is a 3-star hotel. Yeah, see that, right? Okay. So we got the Chicago Marriott O'Hare, and what I want to do is I want to do this. I want to go to Google Map now. Let me go to Google Map. So let me go to Google Map. There's Google Maps. And so we're going to call up Google Maps right here. Okay. And so on Google's Maps, let's get rid of some of these things right here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, peoples, is, it's a lot. Clear out some of these. All right. So now let's start off. All right. So what's what? All right. So I guess it won't just clear. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and let's go to Google Earth. And then let's copy this right here onto Google Maps. We're going to paste that right there. And then we're going to get directions. So, and then we're going to put down the Crown Plaza Hotel. So let's go to Google Earth and let's get the Crown Plaza Hotel. So let's clear that.
And let's go to 655. And we're going to copy that and we're going to put that in Google's map. Right there. Cool. Okay. Give us directions, please. Give us directions, please, from. Give us directions, please, from the Crown Plaza to the Marriott. Give us directions. All right, peoples, we got all of these people into the live. I would greatly appreciate if you guys hit that like button. You know, you guys hit that like button. I mean, come on now. If you were going to watch the movie and you had to pay for a movie, then you had to pay a fee. I'm not charging a fee, but I'm just asking you to hit that like button, peoples, if you will. Come on and hit that like button, if you will. All right. So now, when we are looking at the map, peoples, when we're looking at the map, we see that the Marriott Hotel is at least how many miles? It is 1.4 miles from the Crown Plaza, the Marriott O'Hare. The Marriott O'Hare. Okay, so let's take a look at this here, peoples. You know, let's increase this a little bit and let's see what is our surrounding areas. All right. So when we take a look at the map, peoples, we have the Hilton Chicago O'Hare Airport, which is the Hilton. But we have the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, which is right here, peoples. The Chicago O'Hare International Airport. So we're over here. So closest to that is the Hilton Chicago O'Hare Airport. And then from there, peoples, we go all the way across over. Now we see the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center. And in the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center, peoples, what do we see in the surrounding areas? We see the Marriott. Well, no, we don't see the Marriott. We see the DoubleTree, and we see the Crown Plaza. Those are the two most significant places, peoples, that we see. That is the two most significant places that we see. And the Marriott that everyone tends to speak about is literally 1.2 miles, peoples. Okay, 1.2 miles. All right. So here we're at 6155 North River Road. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm popping up all of these things. So I don't need to do that. So I don't know how I dismiss it, but that's okay. I don't need it. But I want to go to 655 North River Road. And then this is the Marriott. Okay, so around that we have the Hamptons Inn Suites. Okay, bringing that down. So when we bring it over, peoples, let's try to bring this over. We have the Ascension Resurrection Hospital, as you can see. Okay, so this is the place to where they were supposed to have taken. This is the place to where they were supposed to have taken kENNEKA's body. Now, we have heard so many different stories to where
the kids were driving around with a deceased kENNEkA Jenkins, the cadaver of kENNEkA Jenkins, and was taking her to the Marriott and things. But see, people's my question is simply this. My question is simply this. And I just need the people who have some logic, who have some real good logic to think about what they're saying, peoples. To think about what they're saying. Okay, see, we're on the we're in Illinois right here, right? We're close to the Michigan border. We're close to the Indiana border right here, and we're close to the Wisconsin border. So where they were bordered at least 3 different states. And so it is no reason for them to use the UTC time, peoples, because see, they were in the great state of Illinois. They did not transport or transcend to Wisconsin, Michigan, or Indiana. See, the only time that you want to use UTC time, peoples, is if you're going to travel. But if you're not going to travel, then there's no reason for you to use the UTC time, peoples. There's no reason. There's no reason, peoples, for you to use the UTC time if you are not traveling, peoples. If you're not traveling, there's no reason for you to use the UTC time. The only time that you use the UTC time, peoples, if you were traveling, peoples. If you were traveling. Okay, so I wanted you to see that. So it's no reason, again, peoples, it's no reason to use the UTC time if you are not traveling. So that's one of the ways that they got away with different things and stuff, peoples, because see, by using the UTC time, it changes everything that you're doing or saying when you're talking about this particular case, peoples. I want you to see that. I want you to see that, peoples. Look at the map. They are in the state of Illinois. Why would they administer the UTC time if they are in Illinois and they're not in Wisconsin, Michigan, or Indiana? It is no reason whatsoever to ever use the UTC time, peoples. It's no reason. So let me, before I go further with that, peoples, let's see. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. Okay, let me close that up and let's go to Google. Okay, and so let's go here and let's say when is it necessary to use the UTC time zone? Okay. And then let's go and let's read what it says. It says, date time. Why should I use UTC? There are 2 reasons that I store time as UTC. First is that with global users, some of the applications I work on, local times varies. Okay. All right. So When to use UTC time. All right. Weather forecasts and maps all use UTC time to avoid confusion about time zones and daylight savings time. The International Space Station also uses UTC time as a standard time. Amateur radio operators often schedule their radio contacts in UTC. Transmissions on some frequencies can be picked up in many time zones. So it really doesn't tell us really definitively when to use UTC time. It just gives us a reason why they use it. Why is UCT times needed? Okay. Okay, so whatever that says right there, energy carrying molecular found in the cells of living things. Well, this is not really telling me anything right here. So let's see. Okay, the times, who uses UTC time? The time zones that sometimes use UTC times are Greenwich, which mean time zones, and the Western European time zones. They cover a small part of Eastern Greenland, Iceland, Ireland, Great Britain, Portugal, and West Africa. And this is still not telling me really. Where does UCT sign apply? Why you should always use UCC time. Okay, let's look at that. UCT time acts like an absolute time because, e.g., web users operate from a client and each client can be anywhere. This makes it easy to show local time to each client. This becomes even more critical if local conventions change, e.g., a country or state stop using DST. Still doesn't give us no reason why to use UCT time. Okay. What major cities are in UTC time zones? Okay. London, Casablanca, Dublin, Porto, Bissau, Lisbon, Ponta Delgada, Del, Delgada, and then whatever that is. Okay, so it didn't say anything about Chicago. All right, so still, it's not giving me no reason why to use UCT time. Still no reason. I never understood why the kENNEkA jENkINS case, part of it would be in UCT time and part of it would be standard time, which would be Chicago time. You know, I mean, why would you want to convert things back 5 hours when it's not even necessary when they're not traveling? That never made no sense to me. But okay. So when people use when people look at the time that is being displayed up on the when people use the time that is being displayed up on the surveillance video footage, they want to count 5 hours back from that. But why? What is the whole purpose of counting 5 hours back from the time to when it had shown you on the surveillance video footage? For what reason? Nobody could really explain that to me. For what reason would you change the time that was given on the surveillance video footage and literally revert it back 5 hours? I never understood that, peoples. And I've been trying to get a greater understanding upon that, but I still don't understand that. Now, if I was traveling from California to Chicago, yes, I would use UCT time because I am coming out of my time zone and I am coming into their time zone. And so it will be only right to use UCT time because once I'm enter into Chicago time zone, which is at least, I believe it's 2 hours off from my time, then I will be on their time zone when I enter into their state. So if I was to ever set my clock for and keep it at my time zone, then I will be off at least 2 hours. And so I would have to use the UCT time so I can be able to stay in time when I have entered into the great state of Illinois. That's the time to when I would use UCT time because if I'm transitioning from one state to another state. But in this sense, peoples, we're not going to different states. We're in one state, and that is the state of Illinois, as you can see. And so when we tend to go in a little further, we start to see all of the different places that is close by the two places that we have literally was talking about. So we see the Western O'Hare right there. We see the Rosemont Fire Department. We're over here at the Crown Plaza. And then we just travel a straight line down, which is 1.2 miles, and we're at the Chicago O'Hare Marriott. So for anybody to ever think that the kids had walked from one hotel to another is ludicrous to me. It's really ludicrous to me to think that the kids had literally taken the body of KENNEkA Jenkins and transported it all the way to the Marriott Hotel. That's that's ludicrous to me, people. It's crazy to even think that. And then it's crazy to even think that these kids have walked 1.2 miles from one establishment to the other establishment. So as you can see, 1.2 miles from the Marriott to the Crown Plaza. Now the narrative has been, people, that the narrative has been, and this is what's so funny to me, and this is why I tend to crack up every time I watch these lives, because these content creators say they literally are trying to say that TY's live and Irene's live has been filmed at the Marriott. And when you see this hilarious and nefarious video footage that they show, that shows a blue light that is supposed to be beaming outside of the room that TY Live was filmed. They want to tell you that it is a pool that is emitting from outside of that room. Well, my only question would be, if the kids were ever at the Marriott, and if TY was ever filmed at the Marriott, then my question would simply be this, peoples. It would simply be this. Why isn't it that no one has ever filmed? Why isn't it that the Marriott has never given any type of surveillance video footage and put it in the case files if they were at the Marriott? Why? I never understood that, peoples. Why is it that they never given no? Why isn't it that they never given no video footage whatsoever, no surveillance video footage whatsoever of the kids being at the Marriott? Why isn't it that the kids never filmed in the halls of the Marriott? Why don't we ever see any video footage whatsoever, other than just a guy who filmed outside where the people were? Why is it that we just see the people, just take a little clip of them walking outside a pool area at the Marriott, but never ever show any video footage on the inside? And then even when we look at the video footage, when the people have walked inside, people's, why is that the rooms even looks different than that was being depicted in TY's Live? I mean, you can curse up a storm, you can scream and holler, you can jump up and down, you can do flips all you want, but all I'm just saying is just to help me to make it make sense. You know, because if the Marriott was so significant in the kENNEkA Jenkins case, well then why isn't it the Marriott has ever been stated in the case files? I mean, it's funny how just one or two YouTubers literally is changing or trying to transform this whole case and make it seem like everything happened at the Marriott. And it's funny how people will sit here and they will react and they will stand 10 toes down, knowing nothing, showing nothing, proving nothing, but listening to a person who literally is unhinged, curses up a storm and says, look, I have the proof and I have the truth. And I mean, and then for the people to sit and follow, that's amazing to me. It's amazing to me, peoples. It's amazing to me how and what people would do for a wrench. They will sell their souls for a wrench. You know, I mean, where is my wrench? Where is my wrench? They will literally sell their souls for a wrench. And they will literally agree with the people for a wrench. Ain't that something, peoples? That is really something, peoples. I'm sitting up here looking at this Tesla, this new Tesla truck, cyber truck, and it has no door handles and things. And the only way that you can get into the car is if you press this little button. So what if the battery goes out on the Tesla? You can't get out the car because it has no handles to open up the car door. It has no handles to let down the window. So if the battery goes down, then you're stuck in the truck. You know, I mean, oh my God, peoples, man. Here, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna share this to my group chat. But help me to make this make sense, people. See, you know, it will be one thing, peoples, if you had some proof to the truth. But there's no proof and there's no truth, but it's only a goof. Because again, you can scream and holler, you can fuss and fight, you can feud, you can talk and swear up and down and say trust me and things, but I heard many times, so I'm going to show the video, but I've never seen the video. So peoples, show me, if you will, anybody, show me any picture that these kids have taken with their phone at the Marriott. Show me any pictures or any videos or anything that they taken into that establishment, peoples. Because it's funny, peoples, and I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. I mean, look. They're trying to tell you kENNEkA Jenkins never was at the Crown Plaza. That's what they're saying. They're trying to tell you that. And they're telling you that the Marriott is involved, and kENNEkA was taken to the Marriott from the west side of Chicago, and all of this stuff had happened to her, and TY's Live and all of them was filmed at the Marriott and everything like that. But somehow kENNEkA got to the Crown Plaza. Somehow. Okay, so people help me to make this make sense, because it doesn't make no sense. And I mean, I'm just wanting to talk to some people who literally. I want to talk to some people who literally, you know, got some thinking caps on and stuff. Peoples. You know, that's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the people who have some thinking caps, because. Tell me, peoples, what sense does that make? Really? Think about that for one moment. What sense does that make, peoples? That the Crown Plaza would literally shell out about $10 million in this case, and kENNEkA was never there. And that they're going to shell out $10 million for a black lady to say that that was her daughter that was walking the halls of that establishment. And that was her daughter in the freezer. Help me to make that make sense. And she never was at the Crown Plaza. Help me to make that make sense, peoples. Help me to make that make sense. Help me to make it make sense, peoples, when we clearly see kENNEkA jENKINS, peoples, in the bathroom with Monifa and Shemaya. We clearly see her on video, and we clearly see her on the pictures, peoples. So help me to make that make sense. I have yet to see any room, because every picture that we have seen from the Marriott and from the Crown Plaza, peoples, the bathroom setting that Tanisha and friends was in never matched up with it. I said it never matched up with any other bathroom, peoples. So again, let's go to the Crown Plaza. And I mean, this right here should tell you, peoples. I mean, it's funny how stupid people can just literally be and follow stupid people. You know, it's funny to me how stupid people can just follow stupid people. People's there's the bathroom right there. There is the picture of the bathroom right there, peoples. That is at the Crown Plaza. But see, it is the same decor, because look, there is the rounded sink, and then there's a different one. There is the rounded sink right there with the little bathtub looking thing. There it is right there in your face, peoples. There it is right there. You see the mirror, you see the lights, fixtures, you see the decor. Everything that you see on this picture matches that was in TY's live when Tanisha and crew was in the bathroom. And this is only at the Crown Plaza. So, peoples, help me to make this make sense. And so if this doesn't make sense to you, well, then you're stupid. You're just plainly stupid. And it ain't no other word that anybody can say about you. You are a group of stupid people that follow stupid people. Literally. Because the content creator has never shown any other bathroom that was looking like this that was at the Marriott. Because when you go to the Marriott photos, peoples, you look at all of the bathrooms that is made at the Marriott, and it doesn't look like this. This picture is only on the Crown Plaza website. Only on the Crown Plaza website. So how could TY's live be filmed at the Marriott when this picture right here is only representative on the Crown Plaza Hotel website? So how could TY's live be filmed at the Marriott? How could everything happen at the Marriott and then they go to the Crown Plaza to stage a event, and then the Crown Plaza is the one who's taking the hit for what supposedly had happened at the Marriott, according to two stupid content creators. Literally, stupid content creators. And then the stupid people sit up there, and then I'm gonna call out that other guy who comes on to their channel to talk. I gotta find his name. Next time I'll watch their thing, I'm gonna get his name and I'm gonna call him out because he's stupid too. stupid. Just plain stupid. So peoples, let's go to TY's live again, peoples. Let's go to TY's live. Is that all right, peoples? Let's go to TY's live. So I'm gonna hold that just like that. I'm gonna close that up. I'm gonna go call up my editing software. We're gonna go to TY's live real quick. Because see, I feel it's my duty, peoples, to just remind the people when you follow stupid people, it just makes you look stupid, especially when you're chiming out and trying to say, oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. So two stupid content creators is right, and everybody else that ever talked about this case is wrong. Really, peoples? I mean, are you going to do that to yourself, peoples? Really? That is the most stupidest thing I have ever heard in my whole entire life. Two stupid content creators. No, it was three, because it's the one who joined. They don't have no experience in videography, photography, and they're saying that this was filmed at the Marriott just because a fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious light that was supposed to be shining from a window just because TM had said, I am at the O'Hare, but she said O'Hare Airport. Okay, so here it is right here, peoples. Here it is right here. Where is the light that's supposed to be shining in the window? There's a girl who's being sat on. Where's the light? Well, I said, peoples. I said, where is the light? Walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shines bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. So where is the light? Where's the light, peoples? Where is the light? I don't see it. Do you? I mean, if there's ever was going to be some light shining in the mirror or in the window, peoples, well, you would have seen it in this video right here, peoples. So did they forget to turn on the light? Where's the light? And then they say that, oh, well, this girl is all in black attire, peoples. This girl is all in black attire. She's all in a black outfit. She's in a sweatsuit. What was the only one who was in a black sweatsuit, peoples, was kENNEkA Martin. She was the only one. kENNEkA jENkINS was in a gray. I mean, she was in a blue jean outfit, but kENNEkA Martin was in a all black Adidas outfit. Oh, okay, did you hear what I said? Okay, so look, people, let me go back. Let me go back here, because see, now I know people don't believe there's a kENNEkA jENkINS, kENNEkA Martin. That's fine. You believe whatever you want. It's my narrative. I'm saying it. You know, you still haven't proved it. Come to the panel and prove your stance. But I'm saying it. It is a kENNEkA jENkINS and it is a kENNEkA Martin. Now, kENNEkA Martin is very, very tall. And she was someone who was towering over Lenora Harris. kENNEkA jENkINS is not that tall, peoples. See? kENNEkA jENkINS was the one in an Adidas I mean, Kanika Martin was in the Adidas outfit, the all black Adidas outfit. Kanika Jenkins was in the jean jacket outfit. Now I know, say what you will, everybody's entitled to their opinions, and I'm entitled to mine and stuff. And like I say, I've always proved my stance. You haven't. So, you want to get onto the panel, you want to shoot your shot, come on and shoot your shot. If you want to debunk Edward Joseph, well, come on, try, shoot your shot. Because I hear what everybody is saying and things. And like I say, I'm always going to stand 10 toes down with what I believe. And this is what I believe. So I seen a content creator of the name of Trey Gay had watched my last live and then literally went and talked about case number 16 and 17, and he put his little spin up on it. Well, Trey Gay, I hope you're watching this live on tonight, my friend. You've all the time looking at people's lives and then you want to go and put a spin on it. So I'm calling you out. Now, call my name out and then call me hilarious and nefarious, son. And tell me that I'm lying about the various things that I am doing. Since you all the time want to try to steal people's narratives and you all the time looking at people and what they do, and then you try to formulate it in your own words and things. So I'm calling you out, Trey Gay. See, I got your script, my friend. I got your number. So you can sit up here and you can show all of these videos of who the Justice League and all of these people and try to proclaim this and that and the other. You're saying that kENNEkA died on the 6th. So why did you switch up, Trey Gay? First you said that she died on the 9th. Then you turned around and you said that she died on the 8th. So which is it, Trey Gay? You are literally just like the other content creator in all over the place with your narrative. I don't get it. Between you and these other content creators, I don't know who's off hinge. You, of all people, have been sitting on this case forever and a day and things, and then you believe that you got the proof and the truth. You believe that France Calve has sent you a letter, and now you are supposed to be the guru of the kENNEkA Jenkins case. And see, while I'm getting on you, Trey Gay, is that you wanted to sit here and clout and say, yeah, well, I'm going to bust all of these YouTubers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Bring it on, son. Bring it on. Because I'm ready for you too, Trey Gay. You know what I'm saying? Trey Gay, the Thunder Booty Buster. Why are you not talking about Thunder Booties no more, Trey Gay? What, you got busting buns? Trey Gay? And I dare your peoples to come over here and try to say some shit. All of you people are suckers. You guys are suckers. But see, going and doxing people, Trey Gay, and showing everybody's family and this and that and the other. See, how would you like it if somebody did that to you? You know what I'm saying? How would you like it if somebody showed your puppies and your little furry dog and your little boxer? How would you like it if somebody showed your house and your cars and your family and things and stuff? You wouldn't like that, would you? See, it's funny. You guys, y'all be just way too much with all of this shit just to try to get views and clicks and trying to get money and things like that. Y'all be doxing the hell out of these people. But when somebody like Edward Joseph can come around and do the same thing and literally showcase your whole family, would you like it? How would you like it if the tides was turned upon you and somebody like Edward Joseph do the same thing to you that you're doing to these families and things? Would you like it, Trey Gay? Ben Gay or Bend Over Gay? You know what Ben Gay, right? You know what they call hemorrhoids. So they put the Ben Gay in between the buns to, douse the hemorrhoids because they've been busting booties forever and a day, not washing their winkies and stuff and sticking into the stinky. Now they have a stinky dinky. You know what I'm saying? So Trey Gay, I'm telling you, my friend, tread lightly. Stay off my page and stop trying to put a spin upon the various things that I do. See, I see you play, my friend. I see you play, but see, if you can go and you can challenge these suckers over there, but I want you to challenge Edward Joseph. I want you to come and come 10 toes down with your narrative against Edward Joseph. Now, I've always called you out, but I haven't really focused upon you. But I think I'm going to have to change my attention and put it up on you, Trey Gay, because you do that shit all of the time. So how about somebody start doxing you, showing your family and showing your little mutt, your little boxer, and your little flea bag dog, and the little decrepit house that you live in. Would you like a Trey Gay? You live in an old shack, my friend. I can prove it. I got receipts. I know who you are. But wait a minute. You're the one who drives the black car, right, Trey Gay? Isn't that right? You're the one who wore the ninja mask. You know what I'm saying? Trey Gay, you are way too old of a fella. You're not young. You're old. Very old man. They ain't got no time on his hands. Don't have a job. Living off of Social Security and sitting around here doxing people all day long. So how would you like it if somebody did you the same way? You know what I'm saying? So tread lightly, my friend, because you thought that you were the guru of research and things. See, when you suckers want to sit here and you want to try to talk about the community and what you guys are going to do to the community and things, and you guys are going to silence everybody, well, then I love a challenge. Bring it on, sucker. Bring it on. Bring it my way. You don't want to challenge Edward Joseph. See, I've been on your channel one time, and I talked on your channel one time, and you didn't say shit while I was on your channel. But no sooner than I got off, then you talked all of the shit in the world, but you wouldn't let me back on. So you utilized those stupid moderators of yours and stuff to keep me from getting back on the channel. But see, Trey Gay, I can do you just like I do everybody else. So you don't want to mess with me, my friend. You don't want to go toe to toe with me. I'm too much for you. I'm too much for you. I can bring you down just like I brung Casey Chloe Overa Sanchez Medina. So you don't want to box with Edward Joseph, my friend. Shoot your shot. If you doggish, you jump. And then let's see who comes out the bigger man. So be careful what you say, sucker. You YouTubers and stuff, y'all talk so much shit, but you sit behind the computer screen, y'all talk so much shit. talk it up. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now look. I mean, for 6 damn almost 7 years, this narrative has changed that you came. Now you're saying she's died on the 6th. Where was she when she died on the 6th, Trey Gay? Where was kENNEkA? Who killed her? How did she die? You know what I'm saying? How did she die? You know what I'm saying? Really? She died on the 6th, Trey Gay? Where did she die, Trey Gay? You know what I'm saying? Now look, and then you go play the Justice League and all of these, the King Robs and Chosen Kings and all of these stupid, idiotic people who talked about this case. You know, it's amazing to me. You and this other set of idiotic, stupid content creators, y'all stupid. But when you want to invoke all of the other YouTubers who ever talked about this case and you want clout status, well, I'm going to give you clout status. I'm going to put your foot right in between your crack and I'm going to stuff it down your throat and let you choke on that shit. See, it's one thing to talk about the case, Trey Gay, but it's another thing to include the rest of the community and thinking that you are the king of the kENNEkA jENkINS case. You know, and then you take all of this content and stuff and you talk about it and you put your little spin up on it. You've been watching me forever, Trey Gay, and I've been seeing what you do. I understand you play. And see, I can play right along with you, my friend. See, you think people are stupid. I can play right along with you. I can do the same thing that you do. But see, Trey Gay, you ain't never mentioned Edward Joseph. I think one time you did, and you talked all of that shit when I came to your channel, and after that, after I got on your ass big time, you waved the white flag, and you enough is enough. Hey. But see, I've been to do a little bit of probing myself, Trey Gay, a little bit of investigation myself. And see, stupid people all the time messes up, Trey Gay. You mess up, my friend. You mess up. And when you mess up, you got to fess up. So, my best advice to you, my friend, be careful how you tread and be careful what you say. Because you keep on, I'm going to do you just like I did Casey. I'm going to do you just like I did Tiffany Draper. I'm going to do you just like I did these other two hilarious and nefarious content creators. So keep on, keep playing if you want to. Now watch out where Joseph get down. Watch out where Joseph get down. First, I'm going to start off with that little mop of a mutt you got. You know, that little Frenchy poodle or whatever you got. Let's start with his little ass. And then I'm going to move on to the big mutt that you got in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to move on to you, Trey Gay. So be careful, my friend. You don't want none of Edward Joseph. And I know he's watching people, so I know he watches all the time. He watches everybody. And I'm ready to stir up the pot. I'm ready to get into some shit. I'm bored right now, people. Really, I'm bored. Really ready to just knock these suckers down from the nefarious madness they've been saying. I am so bored. It's time for me to start up some little internet beef. Shut these suckers up once and for all. But anyway, let me get to what I was doing, people. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to go. Let me go to my other thing here. Go to kENNEkA jENkINS. Different files. Let's see here. What's going on here? kENNEkA jENkINS, different files. What's up in here? What's up in here? What's up in here? Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see here. Boy, I haven't been to this one in quite some time. All right. kENNEkA jENkINS files, kENNEkA jENkINS slide, kENNEkA jENkINS movie, kENNEkA jENkINS pics for references and things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I better quit that because now, I'm going to be just like, nah, I ain't going to be just like him, but I don't want to be just like him. All right, so let me go back here, people. Let me do this here. Let me do this here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that one. And then I know it's a video of them. So I'm going to connect both of the videos together for when Monifa had took a picture with this girl, and then I'm gonna show the video of the real kENNEkA and the video that Shamaya took. See, Monifa took this video with this girl only. The picture I just shown you, this girl right here. Monifa took this video, but Shamaya took the other video, and they tried to say that this is kENNEkA. This is where the setup begins, peoples. This is where the setup began. And I do believe that Teresa Martin, Lenora Harris, and the rest of the crew had a hand in this. I do believe that Teresa Martin set up kENNEkA. I do believe that now. I know that doesn't sit well with some of these content creators, but right now I really don't give two rats' asses, to be honest with you. And then there it is right there. Do these two girls look alike, peoples? Why is it that peoples that when you're looking at this video footage, it's all the time fuzzy and blurry and things? Why is that? But then when you're looking at pictures, you can see crystal clear. But you can see crystal clear the people who they want you to see. Now I want you to notice something, peoples. In this photo here, this girl got on a black watch and this girl got on a gray watch. Two different girls, as you can clearly see. So when I said that it was 6 girls who played kENNEkA, well, then that's exactly what I said. And that's exactly what I meant. Because she has on a black watch when she has on a gray watch. As you can see, she has on the black scrunchie and she has on no scrunchie, as you can see, peoples. See that? Clear as daylight. Clear as daylight. So I don't even have to go with the attire and everything because, it's just what she's wearing doesn't even line up with what she's wearing right there. You clearly see that right there. You see that, people, right? That's demonstrated right there. And so, peoples, you can be as stupid as you want, but the evidence is in your face, is clearly right there. So, who do you think this is that is walking in the kitchen playing kENNEkA? Well, this is Tanasia, peoples. Carl Nesbitt's daughter, Tanasia, dressed up like kENNEkA, walking herself into the kitchen. People's kENNEkA was at that establishment days earlier than what was reported. Days earlier. Days earlier. She came there on the 6th because Irene's and Killer's birthday was on the 5th. They came to the 6th to celebrate. kENNEkA died on the 7th. This all reenactment has taken place after all of that. This is the whole reenactment. Because the enactment has already taken place, but the enactment didn't happen in the manner to which we believe it happened, peoples. kENNEkA walked some of that hall, but she didn't walk the halls in the manner to which they're trying to portray. kENNEkA got snatched up and she was carried. A young lady who Teresa Martin had proclaimed to be her daughter and sat into the kitchen for 2 hours and stuff. It wasn't kENNEkA, peoples. It wasn't jENKINS, I should say. It wasn't jENKINS. And I'm gonna go through all of this again one more time, and I'm going to outline it just the way that I have always been outlining it all of this time, peoples. Nobody's been wanting to listen to whatever Joseph's been saying. But after I get through again, you will see, peoples. Because see, where the people believe that everything happened on a night, it didn't happen on a night, peoples. All of this and all of kENNEkA being taken in, she's missing for 2 hours and this and that and the other and so on and so forth. All of this didn't happen on the night. This happened, and it was several days of all of this being put together and staged. And yes, the family worked with the establishment, peoples. Teresa Martin worked with the establishment. All of this was staged. It was staged. Everybody's working in concert. So Teresa Martin already knew the play. Lenore Harris knew the play. The kids knew the play. Everybody knew the play. Everybody knew the play. Everybody. And it's unfortunate that these young ladies had to lose their lives, but they lost their lives. And I know that doesn't sit well with many of you, but that's okay. That's okay. You run your life. You speak what you need to speak. I'm going to run my life. I'm going to speak what I need to speak. And if I have to do this alone, well, then, damn it, I'm going to do it alone. I'm not here to depend upon nobody else's narrative. I'm not here to depend upon nobody else's commentary, views, or whatever to try to, speak this and that and the other. I'm not here to do it, peoples. So if I got to stand alone, I'm going to stand alone. I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to do what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. I've always did it. This is no different. And I will continue to keep proving to you that of what I've been speaking about for all of these many years. Now, case in point, right here, as you can see, clearly she has on a black watch, a square watch, not a rounded one. And so if we go back to the case files, people, and we go back to those watches that was in the case files, well, then you clearly see. And again, it's just like I had told you the other day and the other time. So it's just you guys just be patient and wait and watch how I do this thing. Because again, everybody is trying to formulate their narratives around this fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious timeline. But it's amazing. See, you got one girl. She has on a white type of top with a black strap like thing on her chest. This girl, she doesn't. See that? Clear as daylight. Outfit is a lot darker and blue. This girl is a lot thicker than this girl. Even the shoes is a lot wider. And I know what you're saying, the photos has been edited and stuff, but no, peoples, I can show you many more photos than just these two right here. That clearly shows that the girl who walked off the elevator has on this type of shirt and a black lace thing right here. And I can even tell you, peoples, even in the picture with kENNEkA, she doesn't have the black lace thing right here. See that? Two different girls right there, people. I already showed you right there. And then kENNEkA, the real kENNEkA. Let me go back to the miscellaneous pictures. Peoples. Let me go to miscellaneous folder right here. And go to desktop. We'll go to miscellaneous folder. There we go. Okay. Then we look at her shirt. She didn't even have the same. See that? She didn't have that type of shirt on. As you can see right here. See that? And then even this girl. See the breasts? Two different girls. She has on a black scrunchie. She doesn't have on a black scrunchie. See that? Clear as daylight. She has on a black scrunchie, but she has on a gray watch and a red band, as you can see right there. Black. A black watch. So it's little details like that, peoples, that clearly show you that these kids had purposely, intentionally set up kENNEkA. They intentionally did it. And when you guys totally neglect the different little things that's happening, then you tend to miss the mark, peoples. You guys tend to miss the mark. You can speak a narrative and you can say whatever in your narrative, but then the pictures don't lie, peoples. The pictures was here for a reason. There's truth and lies in the narratives of what the kids had said, but the pictures and videos, it doesn't lie. Now they can alter the people's faces and stuff, but you're not going to alter the people's attire. That's what you can't do. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? I said that's what you can't do. You can't alter the people's attire and try to make it seem like someone else is in where they never been. Okay, so that's where we're going to begin right there. We're going to begin with, again, identifying the different people who play kENNEkA. We're going to identify the different people who play kENNEkA because several people play kENNEkA. And I've been telling you guys that for the longest time, but nobody's been listening. But as you can see, if there's ever been any consistency and continuity within that of what was being depicted, well, then they should have on the same type of accessories, like the black scrunchie, like the black watch, like the gray watch, or whatever the case may be. Well, see, that's where they messed up, because even though they put on a wig and they put on a jean jacket outfit and then they put on some great shoes and they want to walk the halls of the establishment and trying to play kENNEkA was here and there and everywhere. Well, see, where they messed up with is with the accessories, and the accessories don't lie, peoples. It doesn't lie. I don't care how much research you did. I don't care how much what they put into the case files and all like this and stuff. You know, it doesn't lie, because how could you get a gray watch from a black watch? It doesn't lie, peoples. And then let me go to the case files. Let me go to the case files here, peoples. Go to the case files. Because it's even in the case files. And I had a content creator said, well, it's a reflection of the light that was reflecting that made the watch look black. Really? Okay, I don't buy that, people. So I'm a videographer, photographer, and I understand lighting and things. And a light is not going to make no band of a watch turn black just because the light reflected upon it and make it so perfect. No, no. You can't pass it up on Edward Joseph. I'm sorry. Anybody else who may not understand that, but I understand it. And I've been in photography for quite some time, peoples. And so some things, some things is just a given. And in an uncanny way that they had did all of this stuff and put all of this stuff together is purposely, meticulously done. Now, see, they have this girl in the case file. Why would they have her in the case file? And then why would they have a screenshot of this girl in the case file? For what? Y'all see this madness? And then look, you can clearly see what she has. She has on a gray watch, little red band, and she has on some type of gold little thing around her wrist. Or either that's kind of like a little flash thing, but you don't see no black band on her wrist whatsoever. Not on that one, not on that one. And she is very thin. Very thin. So why would they want to have that in the case files, peoples? Why? Because They are part of the effery in this case, to where you can clearly see this young lady has on a black band. And there she is right here. She don't look nothing like her. Absolutely not. She don't even have the different lines, the two little lines that is in kENNEka's neck. See that? Doesn't even match. The chin doesn't even match, peoples. The cheekbones don't even match. The nose don't even match. The eyes and the way that the eyebrows doesn't even match. The hair doesn't even match because she don't even have a part in the center of her head. She does. Right there. She's just kind of like smirking, but she's perking. And then there's a video that I've shown you of the real kENNEkA when Shemaya took the video in the bathroom. This girl don't look nothing like her. So you can argue the point, people, but the point is pointless and is useless because, again, she has on a black scrunchie. She doesn't. So what? She's going to take a picture and not put on a black scrunchie? Come on, people. You know, stupid people believe stupid stuff. But see, when I'm presenting this and I'm putting this evidence clearly in your face, you got one thing to do. You can either believe it or you don't. And I don't care if you believe it or not. But the evidence is in your face. Clearly in your face. You know? So if the evidence is clearly in your face, it's telling you something, peoples. So you can choose to ignore it, or you can choose to believe it. But either way really doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day, peoples, I mean, it is what it is. And that's what the evidence shows. It ain't what I'm making up. It ain't what it ain't my perception. It's what is being shown. And if you can't make that out for yourself, peoples, well then you stupid. And I can't help stupid people. I really can't. I'm sorry. You know, it's not my problem. See, I'm not here to try to talk your ears off and stuff. I'm just here just to shoot my shot and show you what I got and things, and then tell you, hey, this is what this is. This is what this shows. And I mean, if you can't believe that, then I don't know what to tell you. I said I'm not here to talk your ears off, peoples. I'm not. Now, see, people's notice one thing. Notice how these pictures is very, very crystal clear. See these pictures? They're very crystal clear. And the clearer the pictures is the original pictures. All of this other stuff that they put is hilarious and nefarious photos that people just copied and proclaimed that these are the case file pictures. These are crystal clear pictures, as you can see. And when the content creator says that, oh, well, the kitchen was the kitchen was they had edited the kitchen and they put this stuff together and all like that. People, that is the most stupidest thing I have ever heard. You can take any Photoshop editing tool and create the kitchen the way that you want. But the kitchen is the kitchen. The kitchen is always going to be the kitchen. It's going to be the same. Whatever the picture is, when it's crystal clear like this, that's what you see. And in that video footage is what you see right here. You see they got pillows inside this little room right here. And you see there's pillows right here that's on the table and stuff. And other little apparatuses and things and stuff. Why would they have pillows down here, peoples, if nothing happens down here in this kitchen? Why would they have pillows? Why would they have pillows, peoples? If nothing happens in this kitchen was supposed to be torn down and stuff, you know. And see, there's another little walk-through area right here, and then this door right here, and then this little hallway right here and stuff. You see that, right? And then now we see this little thing, that little purple thing that was sitting up on the edge of the counter and stuff when the girl supposedly had walked into this kitchen. Y'all see that, right? So let's call that up, and then let's call up the other picture of the girl who was supposed to have walked into this kitchen right here. Bingo, right there. And there it is. Y'all see that? See? There's the edge of that thing right there. And there's that little purple thing that you see right there. See that? Same kitchen. See that? Just a different angle. But there's that little purple thing. There's the little purple thing right there. Okay, I see that, right? Now, we count the little squares. If we count the little squares right here, one, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that little blotch thing right there, that little blotch thing right there. You see that, right? See how fuzzy this is and see how crystal clear that is? See that little bottle thing, spray bottle thing right there? See that little spray bottle thing right there? And then in this photo, you see the little cup right there. See the cup right there. So what are they saying, peoples? What are they? Oh, well, this is a different kitchen and all like this and stuff. Peoples, it's the same kitchen. It depends on when you are taking a recording. You can screen record or whatever a video. The video is going to come out blotchy and blurry. But when you're seeing the actual picture of the kitchen, it is crystal clear, as you can see. Nothing blotchy about that. But with the video, it's always blotchy because it is a screenshot. Our screen recording are recorded in a low resolution. So that's why you all the time, peoples, whenever you're going to go by and look at video footage and things, you compare the actual picture that is being taken of the scene and you compare it to the actual video. You can do the comparisons. This kitchen has not been redesigned, peoples. It has not been redesigned. Do you understand what I'm saying? So see how blotchy all of this is right here. See how blotchy, but look how crystal clear that is, the floor. You can see the tile right here. You can't really see the tile right here because what they do is when they are recording, you don't get the absolute resolution. That's why the flooring looks different than the original picture right here. The flooring is going to look different. So the kitchen is going to look different. Everything is going to look different because it is being recorded in a low resolution. Just like the person being depicted in the video. Low resolution is blotchy. But when you look at the original photo, it is crystal clear. So that's why you always compare the photo, whatever original photo that you have, with the video. And if the video is blotchy, peoples, well, then 9 times out of 10, one or two things is going to happen. Either the video has been edited or the video was recorded in a low resolution. That's it. That's it. But even if the video is edited, peoples, you can edit people out, but you cannot edit people in. And that's what I've always said. You cannot put people in where they never been. These people don't have the technology to do digital editing. So when you hear people say, "Oh, well, that girl, she looks like she was digitized in the video," no, peoples, the video was recorded in a low resolution, and so it made it look like the girl was digitized into the video. And so the movement is not going to be as smooth, it's going to be blotchy. So she's going to be jumpy. And some of this video footage that we see, it has been screen recorded. Some people screen recorded it in things, and they recorded it off of somebody else's recording, and then they recorded off somebody else's recording. And so you got generations after generations after generation. And so each generation, it is distorting the video. So the video is not going to be crystal clear. And then when a video is not being crystal clear and you don't have a fast processor to process that type of video, well, then guess what? It's going to be blotchy, it's going to be distorted, it's going to be jumpy, it's going to be everything. And then you guys are going to be seeing all sorts of stuff in the video. I know, because I'm a videographer, photographer, peoples, and I'm telling you what I know as I'm showing you right here in the picture, a screenshot of the video. As you can see, you can't really see and make out the tile because look at it. See how blotchy that is? But then when we go and look at the original picture, look how crystal clear and clean that is. And you can still see the lines in the tile. It's a big difference. Look at the difference in the color. Look at the difference in the texture. Look at the difference in the picture. And so when you get amateurs to sit up here and proclaim that they know all what they know about all of this and trying to explain things, well, then I sit back, I laugh, because I'm like, stupid people who don't know will tell you anything. And then they will make it seem believable. But people's, when you have blotchy videos, well, then 9 times out of 10, that video was literally screenshot from someone else's video. And then they screenshot that from somebody else's video. And they screenshot that from somebody else's video. And then the more the copies, the more that the videos looks distorted. Original video footage will be as crystal clear and clean, just like this picture. Out of all of the pictures that you've seen in this case, you hardly see any picture that is crystal clear and clean as this right here. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. You can even see the ridges in her skin. Why? Because this is the original pictures. And it hasn't been distorted. So this madness that they have in the case files is copies. These are copies. Let me go back here. See all of this madness right here? These are copies right here. See, now look at that. See, that's a copy. Look at this compared to this right here. Look at her foot compared to this right here. These are copies. These are second to third generation copies of the original pictures, as you can see right here. Now let's see if we can see a picture of her toe. I'm taking a picture of her toe like that. Here it is right there. See that? Same picture. Look at this picture compared to this picture. Look at the color, look at the tone. See that? See how shady and blotchy and how white and pixelated that is? But look how crystal clear that is. Look at the texture. Look at the ruler. Look at the number 1, where it's inches, and then let's go with inches right here. See how big that is? See how small that is? See how crystal clear that is, the lining, and look how small and all blotchy that is and stuff. You can even tell by the black, the black bar right here, where on the inches. See how blotchy that is, and look how nice and smooth and crystal clear that is. See how pink this is, and see how more supple and more of a regular skin tone that is. So peoples, don't get fooled. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you something. Now, if you listen, you'll learn. But if you don't listen, you'll never learn. So all of the stuff that they have, as far as they saying this is the case files and stuff, these are copies. This is not the original pictures, peoples. These are copies. See that? All of this is copies. And they took copies of this, and then they just merged it into a file like this. These are copies, peoples. This is not the original pictures. So you got to understand the difference. So when you start to see pictures like this, and it's all shaded and it's all funky looking, it's all bleached out and stuff, these are copies. Now let's look at the copies to the original. This is the copy. That's just the copy. Now let's look at the original. So let's go with her pants. See that? See how crystal clear that is? And then look at this right here. See, you can't even make out the medium size right here, made in Thailand. Look at that. Look at the tag. You can't even make it out. But this you can. This you can make out the penny liner, the threading. This you can't. See that? It's the same picture, peoples. Same picture. See, there's the stars. There's the stars. There's her arm right there. There's her arm right there. There's the back of her thing right there. So if we revert that around, same thing. See that? See that? See that right here? The little button thing right here. And then look at this right here. Look how crystal clear that is. Then that little thing right there. Look at this right here. Clear, blotchy. See that? Look at the plastic. Oops, let me go back. Look at the plastic. Look at the plastic. Look at the tile. Look at the tile. Look at that little thing right there. Look at the tile. Look at that little thing right there. So when you are talking about this case, peoples, when you start to see photos that is all blotchy and stuff like this, instead of having the original crystal clear pictures, then beware, because somebody is lying, peoples. Somebody is lying, as you can see. So be careful, because they will take these regenerated pictures and videos and stuff, and they will give a narrative to it, and they would tell you that this is the actual factual and true, but instead, this is regenerated copies of the original. Look at the detail in the jacket. See that? You can even see the sweat, the water up on the young lady's back. And then look at the details of this right here. Look at that. See, you can even see the shadow from here. And this, you can't even make out that what it is right there. Clear as daylight, peoples. So be careful who you listen to, and be careful when they use this second generated pictures and videos and stuff to try to give a narrative to that of what they're speaking on, because they don't know what they're talking about. And when they say that they got the proof to the truth to, oh yeah, I can show you how they literally manipulated the video footage in the kitchen and stuff. Peoples, come on. The video footage has never been manipulated in the kitchen. The kitchen is what it is. Everything is what it is. What was manipulated was the time that they had gave you the state where this girl was. They played with the time. Those are the things that was manipulated, was the time. And the only other thing that was manipulated was literally, the only other thing that was manipulated was the video footage, because they had regurgitated the video footage. That's what they did. They made copies to a copies to a copy. So if the video is not crystal clear, peoples, as I have been showing you, well, then you got to take it with a grain of salt, because it is not showing you the actual video. And if it's blotchy, it's been screenshot, peoples. Just like this is blotchy. This is not the original video. You can clearly see this has been screenshot. This has been screenshot. You can see how around his face and everything is all pixelated. And even in this right here, this is not the original, peoples. This is a screenshot to a screenshot. Somebody screenshot this, because it's not crystal clear. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is not crystal clear. And then where is the light that was supposed to be shining in the window of this room? Because according to the other content creator, she swears up and down there is a light that's supposed to be shining out the room. Well, if there's a light, okay, we're looking at the room, and we're looking at the window right here, people. Where is the light that is supposed to be shining out the room? You don't see it. Why? Because the video footage has been manipulated. Peoples, if you don't ever learn anything, listen to what I'm saying, because I know what I'm talking about. Now look at the ripples in the video here, peoples. Look at the little lines. Look at the little lines. You can clearly see the little lines. You see that? See how blotchy this is right here? Look, it is not crystal clear. And the reason why that is not crystal clear, it is because it has been screenshot. It is a copy of a copy. It is not crystal clear. Real crystal clear video, peoples, doesn't look like this. And it's all dark and blotchy and everything. And when you have dark, blotchy videos and stuff like that, peoples, but then guess what? Anybody can give any narrative to this. Anybody can say anything. Anybody can put anything. Anybody can proclaim anything. I'm telling you what I know. I'm showing you. Now I'm ramping it up. Now I'm giving you my expertise, peoples. Because see, you know, I sat back here and I've listened to all of these people give a narrative to all of this video footage and proclaimed that ghosts and goblins and this and that was happening in the video footage, but we're not looking at the original video footage. And everybody's giving a narrative to this hilarious and nefarious bullshit of the video that they gave. Now, not to say that we can't discern and decipher some things, because although peoples, some things is not crystal clear, it's still enough image to where we can be able to give a narrative to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some things they can change and some things they can't. You can't tell me that a young lady is not being sat on by someone else. That doesn't lie right there, people. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't lie. There is a young lady who's being sat on by this young lady right here. So no matter how much they try to manipulate the video footage, the depiction will never change. It clearly shows a young lady being sat on by someone else. So certain things they can't change, peoples. And that's what you need to understand. So unless you can understand the basic concept, peoples, then you will always fall prey to this hilarious and nefarious bullshit of a narrative that these people give. And then they will tell you, oh, well, this was done at the Marriott. Peoples, TY's Live was never filmed at the Marriott. It was never filmed at the Marriott. And so it's amazing how people can't even think for themselves. They're stupid. And stupid people will always follow stupid content creators who will all the time swerve down and try to change the narrative. Now, people, if I didn't know what I was talking about, there wouldn't be no reason for me to sit here and talk about it. But I am showing you unequivocally and undeniably. And where they said that they have the proof and the truth and they have the videos, show me the video. Show me the video of any room in the Marriott. And I will debunk you. So if kENNEkA was at the Marriott and was unalive at the Marriott, why isn't it that Shemaya, Monifa, Bree, Irene, or anybody never taken a picture outside the room at the Marriott? Why didn't they take a picture of them going up an elevator, as we seen in these scenes here, peoples? Why didn't they do it if they were at the Marriott? I mean, come on, peoples. Bingo to the bingo right there. The original, the fake. These are copies. This is the original. When you have crystal clear cut pictures and not this fake madness, because you can clearly see the stars and you can't see the stars right there, you can understand original from fake. Do you understand what I'm saying, peoples? You can understand the original from the fake. And so when all you have is just fake madness, well then how the hell can you really truly give a narrative to something that is not real? You can't. And I'm here to tell you, you can't. And you're stupid if you believe that you can. You can't. You can't. You know. And so let me go here, peoples. Let me go right here. Go to kENNEkA. Now, I've heard all of the different narratives and everything. And so let's go right here, peoples. Let's go right here. All right, so I want you guys to see something. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then look at that. Okay. So let's call up these other photos right here. Look at that. Look at that. Now, how in the hell can you really make out anybody with blotchy, blurry pictures? How? How? And then look, they even blurted out her breasts. But then if we go back to the other picture from the beginning, people's from when the young lady had got out the elevator, right here, do this picture match that picture? I mean, the breast is bulging, and then there's the bra line right there. There's the bra. Okay, well, this is a full shirt that has a line right here, right there, and it goes around right there. So where's the bulging breasts? I said, where's the bulging breasts, peoples? And then why is the face all blotchy and things? See how the face is smeared out and it's all blotchy and stuff? Why is the face all smeared out and blotchy? Huh? Why? Why is the face all smeared out and all blotchy? So I want you guys to notice one thing. Remember, kENNEkA wore a part in her head, right? Where's the part? Is there a part in her head? Is there a part in her head? Is there a part in her head? Is it? Do you guys see a part in the head? I mean, one distinctive feature is kENNEkA had a part in her head, right? Now the only distinctive feature between this picture and this picture, which is the same picture, it's the same picture. Okay, you guys see that it's the same picture because the eye right here matches the eye right there. The highlight right here is this highlight right there. But see, that's the only thing. So the face can be, but see, it's just this little part of the face matches this part of the face. Just this part right here. This part right here matches that. But look at the head. The head doesn't match. Just only this part of the face matches that part of the face right there. This part of the face is blurred out just like this part of the face. So as you can see, part of this face right here is just like that. Because you can see the whiteness right here. You can see the whiteness right here. You can see the highlight right there. You can see the highlight right there. You can see the little eye right there. You can see the eye right there. See that, right? But now that's where they separate because you can see the line straight down. And then they fussed out this part. They fussed out this part. You see that, right? Clearly see that, right? So they just put the face up on here as well as they put the face up on there. Half of it, anyway. And then when we look at it right here, what do we see? We see the highlights right here, which is right here on down, which is right here on down, which is right here on down. See the highlights right here, which is right there, which they darken that up right there. See that? Same girl. Same girl. Eyes open, eyes shut. Clear as daylight. You see that, right? But the only difference is that two different bodies. Breast exposed, breast not exposed. Can't see the breasts on here. See the manipulation now, peoples? Do you see the manipulation now? So it's easy to say and give a narrative when you don't have crystal clear pictures like this right here. This is crystal clear. This is blotchy. Crystal clear picture. This is blotchy. But even in this picture, you can still see the highlights right here. See the highlights right there. See the highlights right there. See the high cheekbone right there, right there, right there. And right here. Clear as daylight. You can clearly see it. And then you can see how her lips is formed right there. And then the squareness of her nose matches just like that. You can even see the highlights. And see this right here matches this right here. Even though they distorted this side right here because they just kind of shaded that down and made her eyelid just go droop down. But you can see her eyeballs is puffing out right here. It's no different than the picture that I showed earlier. Let's look at the other picture. See, there's some things that they did, people, is that they thought that they were just like this right here. See the eyelid? See the eyelid? See how the eyelid bulges out? See how the eyelid bulges out right here? Look at the forehead. The light is shining because they used the flash. The light is not shining. The forehead is flat and square, and the forehead is flat and square. And if you measure from here to here, from here to here, it's the same. Remember, she had on a wig on here. That's why you don't see the little tapering of the hairline right here, as you can clearly see. But the way that the eyelid rests is just the same as the eyelid is resting right here. And as you can see, it's like she has a black eye. See that right here? And see how her eye droops down? See how this droops down like that? See how that droops down like that? Bingo to the bingo. That's kENNEkA. With the wig on, without the wig on. With her tongue stuck out. With her tongue retracted in her mouth. Clear as daylight, peoples. Clear as daylight. Now, the most remarkable thing is, and this is what I'm going to tell you because this is going to shock the mess out of you. This girl is not kENNEkA right here. This girl is not kENNEkA because she has booty lips. kENNEkA don't have booty lips. And then let me go further and shock you. This girl and this girl is not kENNEkA. The girl in the freezer is not kENNEkA. Let me say that again. I said the girl in the freezer, this girl that we've been looking at for all of this time, peoples, it's not kENNEkA. I know that comes as a shock, but you don't have to take my word for it. I really don't care, because I have pondered over this. I said, yes, it was, then it wasn't, then yes, it was, and no, it wasn't. Now I am even more convinced that it's not. And I'm going to go further and prove to you that this is not kENNEkA, because we're going to do a lot more comparisons, peoples. This girl is not kENNEkA. This girl is not this girl. And this girl is not this girl. And I'm going to go further and I'm going to prove it to you, peoples. So, the girl who Teresa Martin proclaimed that her daughter was in a freezer was not kENNEkA. This girl is not kENNEkA Jenkins, peoples. It's not kENNEkA Jenkins, and it's not kENNEkA Martin. It's not. And I'm going to prove it to you. We're going to take our time. We are going to take our time. Now, let me go to another shock for you, peoples. Let me shock you even more so. Can I shock you even more so? And it took me some time to understand this, but this is kENNEkA in the casket. The girl in the casket is kENNEkA. This and this is the real kENNEkA Jenkins, peoples. But this girl that is in the kitchen on the gurney is not this girl right here that is on the gurney and in the casket. So that is really kENNEkA Jenkins in the casket. Took me a minute, peoples. I know I said something different, but like I said, at that time, that's what I believed. But I had to go back and I did extensive. And when I say extensive research. And now, today, I come to the conclusion, peoples, that we're looking at three different girls on this photo here. These two are kENNEkA, and these two are not kENNEkA. And I stand 10 toes down upon that, peoples. So when they said that wasn't kENNEkA in the casket, no, that was kENNEkA in the casket. That wasn't kENNEkA on the gurney in the kitchen. Teresa Martin lied. She clearly lied. Clearly lied. And so I'm going on record right now, people, and I'm telling you, we ain't never seen kENNEkA in the freezer. Let me say that again. We have never seen kENNEkA Jenkins in the freezer at the Crown Plaza. We never seen a picture of kENNEkA Jenkins at the Crown Plaza in a freezer. Now, I know my narrative has changed, and rightfully so. It had to. And I'm standing 10 toes down with what I'm saying now because, again, the more that I've learned, the more that I've seen, the more that I understand, and the more that they have literally F with us in a major, major way. Now, I have friends who's been in this business for ever and a day. They did their analysis and they concur with what I said. I have professional friends who have literally have taken the videos and pictures and things, and they did their analysis and things, and they have concluded with the various things I am saying right now. They didn't agree with me before, but they let me go out on a limb and literally shoot my shot and stuff. But behind the scenes, we were arguing and stuff, and I told them what I felt and things, and it's like, hey, you asked us, we gave you our opinion, so there's no need to argue. And I said, you're absolutely right. And they said that we're going to give you time. You will come to the same conclusion that we're coming to. So go back, do your research, do your comparisons and things, and then come back again and have a conversation with us. We'll be here. We'll talk. And that's exactly what I did. All of this time, peoples, all of this time. That's what I've been doing. And I've been standing 10 toes down with what I've been saying for all of this time till finally I have come to the realization, understanding with something new and something different that I have been shown. And I'm going to show you. We're going to walk this thing down together. And I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm just going to take my time with it, peoples. And just like I showed you with the case files, all of the effery of what these kids and everybody was saying, peoples, when I tell you that this thing is deeper than what it is, this thing is deeper than what we think it is. It is very deep. It is this thing is very deep. And this shit ain't just happened. This shit has been going on for quite some time. Literally quite some time. And so when these content creators is trying to include all of these other establishments and things like that, well, then my thing is this: you have to connect the establishment. You got to go beyond just saying it. You got to go extensively, like I'm doing, and showing you it, because anybody can say it, but you got to prove it. So you can tell me anything, but you just telling me anything don't mean nothing to me. I need to see some substantial proof. Not this hilarious and nefarious UCT time and Pacific time and Eastern time and Western time and Central Standard Time and all like this and stuff. No, I need to see some substantial proof. You can't tell me that kENNEkA was at the Marriott and you can't show me anything of what these kids had taken inside that establishment. Because if they can record inside a room, well, then they can record inside the establishment. So there should be something in the case files. There should be something in the videos. There should be something in the pictures that reflects or shows the Marriott or the DoubleTree or the Holiday Inn, or whatever other fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious establishment that you guys try to include in the narrative. And see, all of this ain't got nothing to do with all of these other people that Trey Gay be trying to include into the narrative and stuff. You see what I'm saying? And this hilarious and nefarious and stupid girl who said, well, this guy was a police officer, and just because one little black police officer, he's going to be instrumental in putting all of this together. Really, peoples? I mean, come on. Come on, peoples. You know, you got way too many people who was at the establishment that needs to be accounted for. King Rob and Chosen King and all of these people. We've seen them on video footage. They were there. Why were they there? Why were they there? We've seen them. They tried to exit them out, but hey, it's too late because we've already seen you. So then you got to ask yourself the question, if all of these characters was there, what was happening? Because it ain't as simple, as cut and dry as many of you tried to proclaim this case to be. And then many of you tried to formulate your narrative according to this hilarious and nefarious video footage. But this video footage was compiled. So when I say compiled, that means a clip here, a clip there, a clip here, a clip there. They compiled the video and put it in the manner to which we see it. And the more that you watch it, the more that you continue to try to formulate a narrative according to what they are giving you. And then you're taking for face value in law what these kids are saying. Oh, just because they said this and just because they said that. Oh, so now that's law. Peoples. No. Everybody was lying. But see, you can find continuity in the lies and in the truth. You can find it if you look and listen and learn. You know, everybody believes just because the kid says this and that and the other. Okay, so that means it's law that all of this has taken place when the kids said that it taken place. No peoples. No peoples. The Bible teaches us when 2 or 3 touch and agree, there would he be in the midst. So when the narratives connect, you can connect the connects to the connects, peoples. But if the narratives ain't connecting, well, then something ain't jiving. You can't take one person's narrative over another person's narrative. There has to be some continuity behind it. And if there's some continuity behind it, peoples, well, then that means 9 out of 10, which is not perfect, but it's almost perfect. That's the truth to the proof. I said it's not perfect because everybody looks, everybody's discern, everybody decipher in a different manner. All of Jesus' disciples, John, Mark, Luke, and Matthew, saw the same, but interpreted differently. But ultimately, it came out the same. Jesus hung, Jesus bled, and he died, and he rose on the 3rd day. That's what they call the synoptic gospel of Jesus Christ. All 4 writers saw the same, but interpreted differently and written differently. But the ultimate was the same. Jesus hung on the cross, bled on the cross, and died on the cross. And on the 3rd day, as he stated, rose again, with all power in heaven and earth in his hands. Now, you don't have to believe it, and I'm not here to try to do a biblical Bible lesson and stuff for you, you know, because I know some of you may be atheists, some of you may be Pentecostal, Jehovah Witness, you know, whatever your faith may lie you to be and stuff. Well, then that's what I believe. You don't have to believe it. Doesn't matter to me, you know, because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't have to give an account to Christ when I die for you. You got to give an account for yourself. And whether you believe or whether you don't believe, well, then that's between you and God. That ain't got nothing to do with Edward Joseph. And so I'm going to talk about this case the way that I see it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to receive it. You don't even have to watch. You don't have to accept it. Really doesn't matter. I'm giving it to you my way. And I'm going to explain this thing my way. Now, you're more than welcome to come in and you know, shoot your shot and stuff. But I'm telling you right now, peoples, you know, I'm telling you right now, be on point when you shoot your shot. Don't come in with all of this hilarious and nefarious bullshit and madness and things, because I will eject you with the quickness and won't think twice about it. I mean, I employ everybody's narrative, whether you believe it or whether you don't. Stand 10 toes down with what you believe and shoot your shot. That's it. Whether you agree with me or whether you don't, shoot your shot. That's it. But we're going to keep it up on kENNEkA, jENkINS case, and not take personal attacks and things. I'm not going to call you all out your name and call you hilarious and nefarious and this and that and the other. You know, you ain't did nothing unless you come in and do something. Then yeah, it's a different story. Don't walk into my house with muddy shoes. You know, but just come in, shoot your shot, and say what you need to say, and let's have a discussion. Let's have a debate. You know, do whatever. I don't care. But don't come in being hilarious and nefarious. That's it. That's all. Is that all right, people? And if you do that, then you know we can have a good, wholesome conversation, debate. You know, whatever. You can come and try to debunk me, but I'm definitely going to debunk you. I tell you that now, because I'm ready. I'm ready. So all content creators is welcome. From the Trey Gays to the Casey Cloyo Vera Sanchez Mendinas. Y'all come and shoot y'all shot. You know, but we're gonna keep it respectful. As soon as you guys want to start taking it personal, I'm just going to eject your tail. Get you out of here, because it is no room for all of that disrespect and madness. If you guys can't come and act like grown adults and stop acting like kids, then there's no need to be on my panel at all. So is that all right, peoples? So I just wanted to throw that out there to you peoples, because like I said, over this weekend, I saw a lot of stuff and things, and I just thought that I'll come on and reiterate my point to the people so you can clearly see my stance and where I'm coming from and stuff. And if I have to do this myself, I'll do this myself. You know, like I say, you know, I've been doing it myself. I'll do it. I'll continue to do it myself. I don't care. No, I don't have to have no other people on my panel in order to shoot my shot. I don't follow behind nobody. I just want to make that crystal clear and understood, so people don't get this hilarious and nefarious mantra as if, you know, I'm sitting here having to wait for other people in order for me to do what I do. No, I do what I do, and that's what I do. I don't follow behind other people's narratives. Everybody's got their own narrative. I got mine too. And it's up for me to prove what I say, not try to follow what other people say. Now, if you don't like what I say, then come shoot your shot. But if you don't, well, then just be quiet. Don't come in and be disruptive. Is all I'm saying. And then we're going to get along just fine. But I'm going to take my time and I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to take it step by step by step by step by step. Because now I believe that I got a good, wholesome picture as to what transpired. And I'm telling you now, Teresa Martin ain't squeaky clean. She is guilty as sin. And she played her role very, very well. Her, Lenora, James Coleman, and all of the others. Everybody played the role. And everybody got paid. And as I said before, as I said again, there's many girls who played kENNEkA. So you guys continue to keep on thinking that there's just only one kENNEkA and that these other girls didn't play kENNEkA and that nothing else happened to all of these other girls and things. Keep on believing that. Keep on believing that. I'm going to prove to you otherwise. Is that all right, peoples? That's all I came on for. It's 11:30, peoples. I am going to get off of here. I will be back. I am back. I enjoyed my weekend with my kids and stuff. It was wonderful. So I'm going to be back to come in and shoot my shot at the Lord says the same. And I'm going to get into this and I'm just going to take it step by step. Take it step by step. And I'm just going to walk this thing down, peoples. Like I say, whether Hilarious and Nefarious thought that all of this stuff was filmed at the Marriott, was stupid people, you guys continue to keep believing that madness. Keep believing that madness. But let me just ask you just one question, and I'm going to let it be until tomorrow or whenever I come back on. Show me one picture inside the Marriott that the kids have taken. Because if they can take videos, and if the videos was recorded at the Marriott, well then show me one picture of the interior of the Marriott that was ever included in the case files of the kENNEkA Jenkins case. So challenge that content creator, or those content creators, challenge them and ask them, show you one picture. Just like Teresa Martin can't show a picture of her being pregnant, show me one picture of them ever being at the Marriott. One picture. And then show me one picture of them being at a party on the west side of Chicago. I mean, that shouldn't be hard, peoples, because, I mean, we're all inundated with pictures and stuff of everything at the Crown Plaza. We got surveillance video footage. We got pictures from the kids' cell phones and stuff. We got all of these, pictures, this and that and the other. I mean, everybody got pictures of everything happening at all of these other establishments, except for the establishments in question, which is the Marriott and the west side of Chicago. Show me a picture of Monifa, Shamaya, Bree, or kENNEkA, or Irene, or whoever was supposed to have been at the party on the west side of Chicago. Show me a picture. I mean, peoples, these kids, that's all that they did was just take pictures and videos for all of this time. Show me a picture. Why is that so hard? Show me a video. Why is that so hard? Why is everything being shown at the Crown Plaza? And how could they even talk about the Crown Plaza when they don't even believe that kENNEkA was there? Oh my God, people, it's amazing to me how stupid many of you are in listening to this hilarious and nefarious bullshit and madness. And then the thing is, you guys are so hell-bent on getting the wrench and going with this hilarious and nefarious and fictitious narrative that you can't even challenge your host. Challenge me. I don't care. Challenge me. Let's have a discussion. Ask all of the questions and say all of whatever you have to say and stuff. Because I will stand 10 toes down. I will show you what I'm saying unequivocally and undeniably, peoples. So when you're ready, let's go. Because I'm ready to show, you know? All right, let me give a shout out to the peoples here in the chat, and then we're getting out of here, peoples. If the Lord says the same, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know. It just all depends on how I feel. But right now, I am going to go get me some sleep because I got to get up early in the morning. But this is good enough. You know, just need to let you guys know I'm back. So let me give a shout out to hello, Gary McCrae. How are you, my friend? It is a blessing to see you on tonight. Gary McCrae says, sup, Edward Joseph, never stop talking about kENNEkA. And Gary, I am waiting on that. I'm waiting on that sketch that you did of kENNEkA because I'm going to use that as my avatar. People, as I tell you, my friend Gary McCrae, that man got some skills like you wouldn't believe. You guys go and watch his TikTok page. He has got a sketch. He drawn up a sketch of kENNEkA jENkINS that I'm going to use as my avatar. That is a beautiful commemorate of kENNEkA jENkINS, peoples. Literally. He took pen to paper or pencil to paper, and he had brought the very essence of her being to life. And I'm going to showcase that. And so again, my friend, let me put my email down. It's EDLOVEME, the number 1 at Gmail, MAIL.com. Y'all hold on for a moment. Boy, it took you long enough to get back with me. All right, people. So yeah. So I'm going to utilize that and things, use that as my thumbnail. My friend Gary McCrae, he has some skills. So my email Gmail is ed love love me the number 1 at gmail.com. So if you guys want to send me any text messages, any pictures, any things that you guys have did to commemorate kENNEkA jENkINS, or you want to help out in the case, whatever your findings and stuff, just email me. I will get it. I will respond back, and we will go from there. And I want to say a shout out to my friend Anika Hope, because she has been very instrumental in helping me, with a lot of things. And then shout out to 82. Shout out to 82. She has literally have been instrumental as well. Okay, you guys, hold on for a second. Let me do something here. All right. So let me go here. Just got to take care of a little something real quick here, peoples. Okay, so here, let me do this because why I should do it that way. Where did it go? Okay. I don't see anything. Okay. Okay, there it is. I'm trying to come. Okay. So let me do this. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Let me text this out. Okay. Did you get it? Okay, she did. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, cool. So that's what you do, people. So email me and things. And so and then Gary McCrae has said, keep on. And then let me go and give a shout out to hello, Mariah Lavender. How are you, my friend? It is a blessing to see you on tonight. Mariah Lavender says, hello, Mr. Edward and everyone. And then let me give a shout out to hello, Tony Ford, my friend. It is a blessing to see you on tonight. Mr. Tony Ford says, hey, friend, how are you doing today? How are you? Hope you're feeling better. Yes, I am. I am doing absolutely wonderful. And it's a blessing to see you on tonight. I'm glad that you guys are in and you guys are absolutely fantastic. And then let me go and give a shout out to hello, Carmelo Turner Sr. How are you, my friend? It's a blessing to see you on tonight. Carmelo Turner Sr. says, what's up, bro, Ed, and everyone? All right, peoples. So my peoples is in the house. Everybody's in the house. It's great to see you guys tonight and things. I'm glad that I'm back. You know, it was like I said, I had spent some time with my kids and stuff this weekend. We had a wonderful time. If the Lord says the same, people, so I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Um, probably be back on tomorrow, and we'll get in here and we'll talk about it either tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. Just all depends on how I feel, people. So you guys just stay tuned. But we're just going to take our time. I'm not in nobody's rush. I mean, I'm not in no rush. I'm not on nobody's timeline. I'm here to talk about this case. And it's going to be more than 2 months and things. You know, I'm not, like I say, I'm not on nobody's timeline. I go by my own time. I go by my own time, and I say what I say, and I do what I do. I'm not going by nobody's narratives. Whatever you say, whatever you feel and stuff, like I said, you're welcome and things. If you choose not to, then that's fine too. I mean, it doesn't bother me one bit because I'm just going to give you what I, Edward Joseph, believe. Is that all right, peoples? So I don't want anybody to feel neglected or dejected and stuff. I don't want anybody to feel that what they're saying is wrong because everybody's entitled to their opinion. Certainly, I'm entitled to mine, and I'm going to speak my piece. And that's just how I'm going to do it. Is that all right, peoples? All right. So, again, peoples, it's edloveme1@gmail.com. You guys hit me up. Thank you for hitting that like button and stuff. Thank you for keeping me in the algorithm. You guys go ahead and share this content to everybody and stuff. And then, if the Lord says the same, peoples, we will be back. And we will talk a little further about the kENNEkA Jenkins case, peoples. And not only the kENNEkA Jenkins case, but we will be talking about the Kim Porter case as well, peoples. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. And we're going to really get into that, the Kim Porter case, peoples, because, and then we're going to branch off probably to the Casey, case and the other little things that has been surrounding that as well. with Mr. P. Diddy, better known as Mr. Love. Yeah, he's been a bad boy. And from what I hear, people's from the buzz and stuff, an indictment is going to be happening within another couple of months, if not sooner. But they said that they're very, very close. The grand jury has been impaneled, and some serious stuff has been going on. And from what I hear, people's from the little buzz, it is going to rock Hollywood like you wouldn't believe. Not only is TD Jakes involved, but um, Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and some other big names and stuff is going to be as well. So I can't wait till the fireworks happen. I can't wait till the RICO charges starts to commence because, woo wee, man, look at here. And the Tyree Nichols case that's supposed to be coming around in September, October. So I'm waiting patiently for that to come around. We already know that one officer had pleaded and things, and he's serving his time right now. But he is going to have to testify against the other officers, and so that's going to be coming up in things. And so, yeah, we're going to have a dynamic lineup, people. Going to have a very good dynamic lineup and stuff. And I'm just going to go back and shoot my shot still with the kENNEkA Jenkins case, talk about the Kim Porter case and the P. Diddy case and the Tyree Nichols case, and then we'll just filter in whatever other case that we may have and things. Is that all right, peoples? So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. You guys are wonderful. Get you some rest and be blessed and stuff. And until then, peoples, until the Lord says the same. Peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon tonight. Tune in again next time to Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour. Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2024 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, if the Lord says the same, I'll be back. And we'll talk further about the kENNEkA Jenkins case, peoples. And we will call out the hilarious and nefarious. We're not going to call them by name, peoples, but we're just going to showcase that of what we believe. Is that all right, peoples? And challenge them. Challenge the trade gays and the other hilarious and nefarious people who has been talking about this case and saying that kENNEkA was brought to the Marriott and never the Crown Plaza. Challenge them, peoples, and tell them to show you video or pictures of the Marriott or the west side of Chicago. Because silence is golden. And so if you're going to be silenced, then you're subservient. That's how I feel about it. All right, peoples. Get you some rest and be blessed. Until then, God bless you all. Thank you for watching.